أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Assalamu alaikum. Ali Tahir at your service again, Brother Ali. Assalamu alaikum. As you can see, we are now, the brothers here, the community, the Muslim community is now going to be forced to pray outside. The masjid has been closed for a period of around approximately 5 days. Committee members sit up there in the warmth. Just want to describe something around here. They will be praying very, very shortly. There are people actually inside this masjid. They've been observed. They've been observed coming in and out all day long, and they're holding, I don't want to say secret prayer sessions, but that's essentially what's been going on. You can see the light just under the wooden door. Under the wooden door, there's people moving around under there. You can see the light just under the wooden door. All day long, elderly, infirm gentlemen have been forced to pray outside on the pavement as a result, and the inaction of this, as a result of the inactions of this committee. And this is what they forced us to do, basically. So now the community themselves are now going to have to obviously pray as close to the masjid as possible, and they feel that they will have to pray outside the masjid. So small group of brothers are now going to pray outside the masjid from the Wembley Muslim Community.
الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله استقيموا يرحمكم الله الله أكبر.
So this is what the committee has forced us to do. Siddiq Khan, Councillor Butt, Barry Gardiner, if you're watching, this masjid has closed down prayers for the last 5 days. They've shut down the masjid for the last 5 days. These guys, this Muslim community of ours, a small Muslim community of ours in this borough, has been forced to pray. Councillor Butt, Siddiq Khan, Mayor of London. We're going to put this to your Twitter feeds. Barry Gardiner, Sakib Butt. This is what this is what the committee of Wembley Central Masjid has forced us to do. The brothers have been forced to pray Isha Namaz outside. They state that on the grounds of health and safety. Apparently someone broke into the office. There is health and safety issues in the masjid itself. Lighting, camera issues. There are people praying inside the masjid as we speak. I'll show you right now. There's a light on under that door. There's a light on, as you can see, under that door. There are people, the committee have chosen to pray in a warm masjid themselves, and they have left these brothers out. They have left these brothers out in the open cold. It's now 6 to 5 degrees, 5 to 6 degrees. They have left these brothers out here in the cold. And the committee, 2 people have been left up there in the rooms that you can see behind. And these brothers have been forced to pray outside. So, Siddiq Khan, Councillor Butt, Barry Gardiner, anyone who's watching this, Charity Commission, revoke the charity status of this masjid. Revoke the charity status from this committee. This is what they force people to do. At least open for the basic function. Of running prayers. At least open. We have approximately just over 10 brothers here praying, being forced to pray on the cold concrete. We're wearing gloves. It's freezing. It's that cold. The rest of the brothers, obviously there wasn't enough prayer mats. They're being forced to wait. They're being forced to wait. So please, we urge you to get involved. This can't be allowed to go on. This cannot be allowed to go on. People cannot be forced to pray outside. We're just the normal local people here, and they cannot be forced to do this. You cannot subject elderly, infirm people, the young, the vulnerable amongst us, the vulnerable and the young amongst us, to force us to pray outside. To force us. And the committee members are up there themselves. They're probably watching this from their many CCTVs. They're probably watching this right now. Right now they're watching this. So again, I urge you, I urge you, local Brent Police Commissioner, Barry Gardiner, Dawn Butler, MP Dawn Butler, MP Barry Gardiner, Councillor Butt, Councillor Sakib Butt, pay some attention, wake up. It's time to wake up. Look what's happening in this community here. Look what's happening. They're praying in the cold here. So do something. It's been closed on spurious allegations of health and safety. There are no health and safety issues in this masjid. You have just been fed lies. The poor gentleman at the back can't even sit down. He prays on a chair. He's my uncle. He prays on a chair inside the masjid. And this is what we've had to resort to. There was an elderly gentleman on his own praying outside the masjid today, praying outside on his own today. And this is what they forced us to do. This is what they forced us to do. As you can see, so again, I urge the local politicians to wake up, not to allow this to happen any longer. Not to allow this to happen any longer. We're peace-loving people. We should be in there like they are. That's what they're doing right now. Should be in there. Or two of them up in that office there. Whatever's happened in this masjid, you need to come and listen to the silent majority. We are the silent majority. We are now speaking out against the tyrannical approach of this committee. It's been too long. It's been way too long. They now need to go. They have overstayed their welcome. They have overstayed their welcome. They now need to go. Absolutely freezing. My hands are freezing through my gloves. The camera that usually spies on us is not even looking down at us for once. The camera that usually spies on us is not even looking down at us. Hopefully, we have been advised that the masjid will open on Monday, but there is no guarantee. They say until further notice. We don't know when that's going to be. That's what they state. Please remember what this committee have been involved in: false allegations, spending of your zakat incorrectly, and your sadaqah, especially your sadaqah incorrectly, false allegations. We have a list as long as you desire with regards to what this masjid has done, what this committee has done, So Councillor Butt, Sakib Butt, Dawn Butler, Barry Gardner, come off your Twitter feeds. Stop congratulating yourselves. Stop congratulating yourselves with regards to your victories, your recent election victories. Come and look at what's happening in your local area. Or will you only come when this issue has picked up enough energy? Is that what you're waiting for? Is that what you're waiting for? Please come, please have a look at what's going on. We urge you again, if Brent Council is listening, if any QC or barrister is watching this, then please have a look at what's going on. We will put this on your Twitter feed, and we will put this on your Twitter feeds, all of your Twitter feeds, so you can see what's happened here. Muslims forced to pray outside. Well done committee, well done. Well done Mr. Mehboob Bhamani, Mr. Arif, General Secretary, well done. Brothers forced to pray outside. 5 degrees, causing inconvenience to the general public as a result.